What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. Today we are finally putting in the M Performance shift knob and Alcantara boot in the M2. I'm super excited. If you guys watched a video a few weeks back, or I can't remember how long ago, I think it was like last week or maybe 2 weeks ago, we were cruising around in a bunch of the M2s and I got to sit in Matt's M2, the wide body M2 Ghost. And he has the M Performance shift knob, and as soon as I felt it, I knew right away I needed to order it. So I hopped on Amazon, but the seller on Amazon is in fact a BMW dealership in like New Jersey or something. So I technically just bought it straight from the dealer. This is rather expensive. It's like $250 just for the shift knob and the boot. A little bit pricey. You could probably find one on eBay for cheaper, but the authenticity is then in question, and I didn't really want to play that game. I just wanted to make sure that I got the right one that was OEM. So I went ahead and bit the bullet, paid $250 for the shift knob and Alcantara boot. In my opinion, this is worth it. There are three main things that I want to do to my interior. One was this M Performance shift knob. Two will be a digital steering wheel, M Performance steering wheel. And three will be the M2 competition seats. So this is one of three things that I really want to tackle in the interior, and I didn't want to like cheap out or take any shortcuts. That's kind of why I made sure I just went with the OEM stuff. As far as the install, it's very, very simple. The old shift knob pretty much just pops off with a bunch of force. Pop the new one on. Same thing with the little clips around the Alcantara shift boot. So I actually already have an Alcantara shift boot in my car, but this one comes with a brand new one, so I'll just have a fresh new one already on the shift knob and ready to go. Let's go ahead and unpackage it, take a look at it, throw it in the car, go for a ride, and tell you what I think about it. So yeah, you guys, in my opinion, when you have a manual car, this kind of upgrade is just as impactful as a steering wheel upgrade because you are constantly shifting. So your attention is always on the shifter and the steering wheel. That's why in a manual car, these kind of upgrades make a huge difference. Like, they drastically change the driving experience. In my opinion, like I said before, the three things are the M2 competition seat, the digital M Performance steering wheel, and then this M Performance shift knob. So let's go ahead and open it up. Can you open it up? Do you have, you have some nails on you, right, buddy? Go ahead and open that box up. Oh my God, look it up, dude. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Yeah. All right. You're gonna have to move. This isn't gonna work with you in the way. Boy up. And it did come from Atlantic City. So it's BMW of Atlantic City is where I got it from. But it's on Amazon, and if you guys are interested in it, I will link it down below where I got it on Amazon. But you can get it at any other BMW dealership. And like I said, you can find them online for cheaper, like on eBay and stuff, but I did see some comments from people that they weren't authentic when they received them and that they were cheap. And I didn't want to play that game. I didn't want to go down that route. All right, so here is the M Performance shift knob. And it is very, very sexy. M Performance logo on it. It's got the 6 gears on top, and then it's got the Alcantara boot. How sick this thing is, dude. It feels so good. The way that this shifter feels compared to the one that's in the car. Like, the other one in the car is like really chunky and big. This one is super small, and it just like fits your hand perfectly. I love this thing. Super slick. Carbon fiber, Alcantara over here. And obviously the top with M Performance. Yeah, man, this thing's sick. It's a large chunk of change, no doubt about it. It wasn't easy to spend $250 on this little shift boot and shift knob, but like I said before, it's OEM, so I think it's worth it. Also, in other exciting news, you guys, finally, we have all of the full bolt-ons. We have the CSF intercooler, we have the FTP boost pipe, we have the MST turbo inlet pipe, we have the FTP charge pipe, and then I have a Dynon carbon fiber intake. All of it is finally here. So I didn't do any of the performance stuff because I was waiting on the last thing to come in. Huge shout out to Keys Motorsports. This is all Keys Motorsports doing. I cannot wait to get this stuff on the car. And I also have boot mode. So we're gonna be doing full bolt-ons in boot mode in one. It's gonna be called the Performance Series. It's gonna be like 2 or 3 videos where I put all of this on myself in the garage and kind of lead you guys through the whole process. So it should be pretty dope. So yeah, that will be coming soon. I've just been, like I said, waiting on all that stuff to come in, but now that it's finally here, we can go crazy on performance mods. So we've been doing a lot of aesthetic stuff, and I didn't really plan for it to go that way, but it did take a while for some of these parts to get in. So now that we have them all here, it's time to go. Let's go, let's go. Also, I do have to say, the rear splitters have grown on me. After driving the car and like having it outside and seeing it in its total, man, it looks good. I haven't taken any like proper pictures of it, but I promise you guys, when I do, you'll see what I'm saying. So let's go inside the car and throw this on. All right, so here's the stock one next to the new one. You can just see like the shape difference in the size. It just feels like such a better quality. Like this one just feels so good, and obviously matches the carbon. This one just feels like a normal shift knob. There's nothing wrong with it really, but this one, when I felt mattes, I was like, oh dude, yeah, I need this one. It's sick, man. Like minimal, but it just makes a big difference. It's gonna tie everything together once I get like the digital steering wheel and the M2 competition seats. It'll be gangster. In order to do this, you just pull up like super hard. Don't do it near your face because you'll probably smack yourself in the face if you do it. You gotta pull up super hard, and then this will come off, and to get it on, you literally just pop it back on and you should be good. These are really just clips, like you can see on this one. There's just clips that go around the circumference of this, and that's how you get those off. So I don't think you need any tools for this. I think you can just do it by hand. So yeah, these just pop out super easy, just like that. And then this shift knob. Oh, there you go. That thing is on there, wow. Pop this on like so. Bam, dude, oh, it looks so much better. Holy crap. It looks so much better. Yo, seriously, this looks 10 times better. 10 times better. Wow. I'm such like a minimalistic freak, and this is just, the minimalism of this is so, oh my God, dude, it feels so good. Holy crap. It feels so much better. That thing is clean, man. Dang, that is sick. So it's really that easy, you guys. You just pull up really hard, and when you put it back on, just pop it back on, and then these just clip in and out. I have minimal gripes about the M2, but the few things that I do not love about the baseline M2 is, one, this car should have came with M seats rather than these seats. These are like basically F30 seats. It just has the M embroidered in the back. Kind of lame. The M3, the M4, they all have nicer like race style seats, whereas the M2 base didn't come with that, which is kind of just like mind-blowing. So when you get the M2 competition, you get these really nice seats, which are essentially the same seats as the M4. They're just upholstered a little bit different, I think. And they also have, the M2 seats also have the blue stitching. So like it matches everything that I have going on in the car. So I'm definitely upgrading to the M2 competition seats, for sure. They're not cheap, it's gonna be very expensive, but I think from what I understand, that makes a drastic change in the driving experience. Between that, the shift knob, the M2 seats, and then the digital steering wheel, like that's really all I wanna do to this interior. I think this car is like perfect as it is. So that's really it. Oh, dude, it feels so good. Wow. I gotta program my garage opener. This feels way better. Holy crap. It's the little thing. It's just all these little things that I do to these cars that always have like the biggest difference. Dude, it feels good. It feels so much more like race car. Oh yeah, that feels great. Feels great. There's like far less padding on the shift knob. So like when you have the shift knob prior with like the big knob, like the big oval knob on it, there's all this padding, and it kind of, I don't know, it takes a little bit of the experience out of shifting. This one, however, you feel way more connected to the actual shifting. Like you feel, like you can actually feel the gears a little better, and you can just feel it. It just feels a little more stiff too, like a little bit harder to get into gear, which I kind of like. It feels a little bit more like, I guess you could say, notchy in a sense. In a good way though, not in a bad way. Yeah, it's really nice. Man, it just looks 10 times better too. Like it's so much more minimalistic than the other one. The other one is just like big, bulky, like plastic looking thing. It just looks so cheap. Man, this feels so good. This feels so good. Talk about changing the driving experience with like the most simple thing. It's 55, I swear. Woo! This thing feels so good. Dude, who is stoked for full bolt-ons and tune in the M2? I was gonna do a dyno run stock with the car stock, but I found so many good sources on Beamer Post, the forums, of people who have already dynoed their car stock, that I'm confident that I have a solid base number without even going to the dyno. Now I do understand that all dynos are different, and there's like a little bit of variable there. It could change a little bit in terms of your numbers, but I feel like I'm good. I'm just gonna go ahead and put on and do like a whole performance series for you guys, do all the full bolt-ons, and then do the tune, do everything, and then we will go get a dyno and see where we're at. I think I might even dyno the car with full bolt-ons, no tune, full bolt-ons stage 1, full bolt-ons stage 2. So 3 different dyno sessions. That's what I'm thinking about doing. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think about that. How do you think I should approach it? I think that that's going to be the most logical way to do it, and then you guys can really see the performance gains that you get out of these different stage tunes and full bolt-ons. You already know what I'm doing.
Hi, welcome to Starbucks. How may I help you?
Can I have a grande nitro cold brew with sweet cream?
All right, would that be all?
That'll be it.
All right, 528, sir.
Sounds good, thanks. You already know.
All right, it's 528.
Sure.
Thank you.
Here.
Here we go.
Oh, thank you.
Have a great day. Thank
You too. That nitro with sweet cream, you already know. Hallelujah. Gosh dang, that is dynamite. Yeah, man, this thing is clean. Just feels way better when you're driving. Yeah, feels really good. I dig it. I dig it. So now we got to get that steering wheel. I think I'm gonna do the steering wheel next. I think it's like $1,000. You get the digital steering wheel. It's like a little bit thicker, and it just looks a lot nicer. Has the carbon, like the same dry carbon as the trim in this car. And then obviously, dude, with the sick lights up here. And it has a little digital display, so that will be dope, but also quite expensive. And then we just have the seats, man. We just do the seats, and this interior is done. That's really all I want to do to this interior. The seats are going to be very, very expensive, though. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do the M2 comp seats, just because those ones are like factory bolt-on, retains everything from factory, has the blue stitching just like my interior. If I decide to do anything different, I'll try and retrofit M4 seats in here, which should be pretty easy considering it's a coupe to a coupe. Or I'll do something like Recaro Sportsters. Just washed this thing today. Be a little walk around of where we're at. Yes, sir. Looking good, looking good. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today's video. That is the M Performance shift knob. Super happy with it. I'll link it down below. It was on Amazon, but it was in fact a BMW dealership. In my opinion, well worth it. Feels so much better. I know I keep saying that, but you have to feel it. It feels amazing. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Please do subscribe, comment down below, like this video, hit that bell notification. Just like that, this video is over, and we're out. Peace.
Wow.